Hi, hello, and welcome to the Weekly Tarot Buffet brought to you by Vertex of Abundance. My name is Settembre Priestess Abossi. I'll be your oracle today. Now, it's time to deliberate the findings for water rising sign. If you don't know your rising sign, start with your North Node. Everything else is way less accurate depending on the chart. And as always, if anything resonates deeply with you, go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe, leave a review, book a sessions, and a donation. This is for the time period between the 31st of August and the 13th of September. So right before the end of the cycle on the 12th, we have a square with Pluto, that's the sun. And then the sun also opposes Saturn on the 8th, and of course it conjuncts the moon on the 3rd, which makes it a new moon. Thing. Yeah, it's a new moon on the 3rd. So we have the High Priestess and the Knight of Swords. So this is about moving into our spot. There's some changes that we need to make. There might have been some kind of energy coming at us pretty fast or swooping in or trying to seize upon us in some kind of way. Some of us here could be a Gemini rising. We could have our Mars and Taurus, our Mercury in Taurus. We have the Hierophant and the Hermit here with the Wheel of Fortune. Some of us could have our Mars in Gemini. Definitely Mercury in Taurus, for sure, for sure. We have the Magician, La Fortuna, the Wheel of Fortune. So there was some stripping in the past. Something was depleted. We were gone without or put out in the cold or left behind in some kind of way. Something might have been stripped or depleted. Yeah. And it was something according to our spot. We had a pulpit or a platform or some kind of cozy role or position. We might have been left out for a role or a position or something of that nature. And it comes back around with the Wheel of Fortune, the Six of Cups. It's a reconciliation or a choice. We finally get chosen. Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands. That is a new union. We'll be imposing the guidance from the Thought Tarot. That's by Lady Frida Harris, created by Aleister Crowley. And then we'll also be deliberating the findings from the Aleister Crowley Tarot. But that's by keep forgetting who it is. Tanya Ashan. It's modeled after the Thought Tarot, but this is from a set of instructions. For the Crowley scholars out there, you'll know what I'm talking about. So we're clarifying this double ace. Now, aces are Mercury in that suit. So we have a lot of Mercury energy here. Five of Pentacles, Il Baggetto, the Magician, Ace of Cups, Undi Coppa, Undi Bastioni, Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands. And then we have the Knight of Cups here. So somebody wants to give us love, or this could talk about God. The King of Cups can talk about God. The Knight of Cups can talk about Jesus. It's very true with this Six of Swords here. This is the River Styx, but also being led out of darkness because of the covenant on our life. Touch not my anointed. So we're being guided out of something by the ancestors. Now we have the King of Cups, Queen of Cups. It's the second reading of the day for the weekly signs that we've gotten, King and Queen of Cups, and a double ace. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles. So there's the beginning of love. We might have lost out on a love situation. We might have been left out in the cold, and something comes rushing back towards us. And it's not rushing back towards us, but something swoops in quickly. Normally, I would feel exploitation, and honestly, there might be a union here for us. The Four of Wands is an 11-11 card. And it came and it touched us, and we weren't ready energetically, or we weren't recognizing it as a blessing, as a benefit. And it came back around, Six of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. Because there's emotional fortitude, strength, courage, of wisdom here. And they needed to choose us again, Two of Wands. And then we have the Four of Swords here. So it didn't really go anywhere, but there was some kind of wounding. I do think we had to mature, or had to get out of some situation, or had to withdraw a little bit. So that's the version of self-love. It took a while. This is a delayed arrival. About the Knight of Pentacles. Here it's called the Prince of Discs. That could be the late arrival. There can be some kind of Horus energy. We have the La Pavesa, the High Priestess here again, the second time. Yeah, so there might have been some collaboration and cliques or covens or cuckoos around us, some kind of gossip. There was a delay or a blockage in it coming in. There were some terms and conditions around it. Somebody's heart might have been broken. It could have even been our own. We were in the background getting more and more and more glorious. And I think there's somebody here or some energy wanted to be fair. We have the Six of Pentacles, the Six of Cups. So that's actually, we needed some kind of leg up or fruit or blessing or grant or gift or help or support with the Six of Pentacles, especially coming out from the Five of Pentacles here. Cinque Denariella, Fortuna, La Ruota here. Yeah, so we had to boss up, glow up, or be seen, recognized as a golden goose or something of that nature. Yeah, it's actually true. They needed to realize that we were the GOAT, greatest of all times. And we're a golden egg. We produce golden eggs. Whatever we touch is the Midas touch. So we were left out in the cold. Something about sanctimonious, it's the negative. I'm hearing, it's weird because I'm hearing Hindi and I'm hearing English. I'm hearing Sanskrit and I'm hearing English. So the word I heard was Lakshmi, and I keep hearing a before a lot of, it's like broken, it's like pidgin Sanskrit. So it's like they keep adding the neuter to all the English words, and it's a. So Lakshmi. A Lakshmi Nilankanta. So there was something poisoned, and we had those pair of threes here. So we needed to destroy some kind of Pikmisha that was alive in us. So if we were lacking self-worth and value, which we weren't, we had the Queen of Pentacles. There was an ego death also on the other side. The truth came through as well. Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Swords, Death card. That's a windfall. Nilankanta. That's the destroyer of poisons, remover of poisons, remover of sin. Kamantaka. Yeah, and then we had to mature in some kind of way or withdraw, leave something behind, get up from the table. Five of Swords. Yeah, this was a something was unscrupulous or was short-sighted or was a lose-lose situation or was a very short-term victory. There was some kind of excommunication from a group. Somebody said no to us, whether to our face or behind our back. and we're reconciling with them. Six of Cups were being chosen, but it came in like lightning with the quickness. Knight of Swords, Tower cards, because they were guided back to us, because that was for us via birth. They're not going to meet somebody like us ever. La Imperatrice, we're a high vibrational female, we're a star. We're famous. This is the celebrity energy here. La Imperatrice, La Stella. Okay, my fingers won't work. I'm hearing, Papa, I'm a millionaire. And I'm moving in the right direction, cause something ain't right. I'm trying to remember who's that. It's Khalees with Andre 3000. Yeah, okay, so karma, justice, something needs to be balanced out, come back into alignment. Somebody said no to us, behind our back, to our face, whatever, what have you. They left us out in the cold when they wanted to give us love. Yeah, they might have come towards us with their heart on their sleeve and we didn't recognize it. And because I'm being told two things. There was clicks. Somebody got in the way through gossip or blockage, straight up blockages. Five of Swords, Three of Swords. That's a blockage. Somebody intentionally blocked us. But God intervened. I didn't see God, but the spirit divine intervened. And we were kind of left out in the cold. We might have been basic in some kind of way, undesirable. Five of Cinque Denari, Five of Pentacles. We might have been, yeah, no, yeah. So there was the three queens always means competition unless it's some type of ball, like debut ball, like debutante ball, and even then there's competition, but it might be like a pageant, something like that, or a showcase, or even like a dog or pony show. So the queens are still competing, but maybe more graciously. Very rarely do they have, good sportsmanship. There was competition a little bit. That's one. Two, there was gossip. Three, we were seen as undesirable or untouchable. Untouchable. We were untouchable, not undesirable. Five of Cups, untouchable. Five of Wands. That's like peasant, like Shudra. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. So that means we are mistaken, misperceived, misjudged, mistreated. Yeah, here's Five of Pentacles again. Where there is cheese, there are rats. Wherever there are rats, there are cats. Wherever there are cats, there are dogs. If you got the dogs, you got bitches. Bitches are. We're getting a lot of fives right now. So there was competition, and somebody contested. They used their lips, their what is that? Talking, their tongue, to contest. This is competition, crossings, conundrums, conflict, even karma. And they said something, and then spirit punished them. They got stripped. So within a couple of weeks, within a couple of months, they had some kind of cycle end on them where they were locked into a place where they tried to get something for us. A double five means depletion or lose. They lost. They became a loser overnight. Really took about 6 months. Wherever there are cats, there are dogs. If you got the dogs, you got bitches. Bitches always out there put their paws on your riches. So there's somebody around us that is actually well regarded, high esteem, that wanted to get in our energy some kind of way, probably romantically with a double ace here, King of Cups. They wanted to come towards us with some kind of love offer, and we have the devil here. So they were under some kind of negative influence. There was a bad seed in their entourage, in their group. Il Diavolo, La Temperanza. There was, with Re de Bastioni here. So they needed to withdraw their energy. They needed to be alone with themselves, Nine of Pentacles. They needed to be left to their own devices because they weren't feeling secure in themselves. And that's what it is. Once they got their group back, Six of Wands, the whole situation corrected itself. And now Four of Wands here, it's coming back to us. If you got the dogs, you got bitches. Bitches always have to put their paws on your riches. If you got riches, you got glitches. If you got glitches in your lap computer, turn it on and then reboot and then you're back on. Ten of Wands, excuse me, okay, well, there was karma. Somebody was buckling under the weight of their own karmic causes. And then 10 of Pentacles here. So, 10 denari, I say casa denari, it's, they don't just want happily ever after, they want legacy, lifetime. And then we have Cavalli de Copa here. That's here's the Prince of Cups, but it's the Knight of Cups. Oh, the Copa here, that's the Eight of Cups. So yeah, there might have needed to be some kind of maturity, but there is System Church's foundation, self-governance, self-mastery with L'Imperatore, the Emperor. Unfortunately, with this Five of Cups, there might have been an attachment. We might have needed to mature. We might have been seeming immature or confusing or scary. There might have been a little bit of remorse, guilt, shame, even haunting. We might have needed to face some things in the recesses of our soul, or dark night of the soul. There might have been like some kind of false love or a clicky kind of energy, clicky kind of vibe. This Five of Pentacles is turning a lot around. Somebody got bad karma as well for whatever they did because they were doing evil works, dark works. Unfortunately, the High Priestess in reverse is very, very scary energy. Yeah, see, this is undesirable and this is untouchable. Five of Cups, Five of Wands. So, and this is the other side. So there's a person here, Mars and Scorpio. Somebody might have their Mars and Scorpio. It would be in the first house as well. So they would be a Scorpio rising specifically. Somebody here has their sun in the 10th house. So that would make them a Virgo rising. If they're a Virgo rising, they would have Mercury conjunct their sun, because we have a double 10 and double fives and the double ace. So it's funny because a double five means losing, but a double 10 means a cycle's ending. It's not a corresponding 10, so it might not be the same cycle. It might be a different cycle altogether. We have the third ace here with the Tower card. Yeah, so somebody got bad karma for sure, for sure. That's a period, point blank. They tried to repress us and their path got blocked, meaning nothing was going to grow for them. Something happened where somebody got haunted because of what they did, what they tried to do. It was trying to repress us. It didn't work. It backfired because we took on the energy and we transmuted it. And so now what somebody's realizing that they could have a happily ever after with us. This is mostly love. And this double five came back. Five of Wands, Five of Pentacles. So somebody wanted to make changes because there was conflicts around us. And they recognized that we were their everything. We were the thing that they wanted. Probably because we were famous or something of that nature. Or have a public profile is the word. Yeah. So they decided towards us. They want to weigh up their options. They want to give it a try. And this is for water rising sign. We have Scorpio here. Yeah, so we were about to be blessed with something and the little ratas cucarachas came out and tried to block, tried to gnaw away the little mice, the little rodents. We got an activation for that. Yeah, just try to suppress Four of Swords. Okay. Yeah, they tried to do a power play, but Mitra G came out. Yeah, because they realized that we were about to come into some kind of glory. I think we're the real deal. We can make a commitment. And unfortunately, there was some kind of austerity that we went through, but pain returns you to the path because suffering purifies, austerity cleanses, conflict breeds chains, adversity is the catalyst for success. However, that's the difference between a small person and a big person. That's the difference between a righteous person and a weak person. There are certain people that experience tragedy and it gives them a bigger heart, and there are other people that experience tragedy and it gives them a better heart. And neither of those outcomes is negative. It's just the path that they take, and all paths lead towards illumination, enlightenment. It just might happen in a subsequent lifetime. So those who can endure or are strong enough, strength card, la fuerza, strength card of wisdom, emotional fortitude, overcoming the lower self. Those who can, turn those limits into lemonade, turn that mess into message, turn that test into testimony. Those who can do it in this lifetime, they get blessings, material blessings in this lifetime. So tell me about this triple ace. Let's clarify. Claro. Yeah, so support from the divine. Divine had to come in and give some kind of support because there was an injustice, and somebody is guilty, feeling guilty. Nine of Swords, Justice card. Somebody was feeling guilty, and they on their own wanted to align. I'm drinking this ginger turmeric tea. It is so good, and because there was an illusion, they were given a bunch of gassing. They were manipulated or gaslit into leaving us out in the cold, and that boomeranged on them so hard, it haunted them for a little while. Nine of Swords. It kept them up at night, poor baby. Tell me about Claro, Claro. That's okay. I was looking at the Ten of Cups. I was trying to say something else, but the Ten of Cups. Oh, we have the Ten of Cups, Ten of Swords. Okay, so we have a double 10. Okay. Yeah. So remember, I was saying La Forza, the strength card, emotional fortitude, strength cards of wisdom, overcoming the shadow nature. Il Diavolo is the shadow nature. It talks about falsities, ignorances, illusion, and then bad seed among others. When it comes out with the temperance, it's like one bad apple do spoil the whole bunch, gal. Yeah. I don't know what that was. And then somebody got left to their own devices, but they also recognize their own worth, self-worth, value, what they deserve, what they're worth. And I was hearing the Queen of Pentacles because I didn't see it because I saw the Two of Wands, but the Queen of Pentacles was right underneath it. But the Queen of Pentacles, the golden goose, was flanked by this hellfire and dominion. Okay, oppression and dominion here it's called. But when it's with the Five of Wands, that means it literally means hellions. Five of Wands, Ten of Wands means the demons. And especially when you have a double five here, so that means chaos. Three fives would be anarchy. Tell me about this pair of knights. Because a bunch of knights with the sevens or a bunch of knights with the tower card would mean warfare. Somebody waged war. Oh, I was totally 100%. What I said is what I said. Okay, so we're a golden goose here. La Luna. So we were chosen with the Six of Wands. We won. Somebody wanted sassy with us. We were found physically attracted by somebody. But look, we have La Luna there. So there was ulterior motives, hidden agendas, or it was cloaked. It was hidden from us. Karmic boomerang. This is seeming like a karmic boomerang. There was also hocus pocus abracadabra, brujaha, brujaha, rukakarukuku. There was melancholia, malangria, maleficence. There was some type of evil orchestration, machination, maybe even spiritual projection, manipulation here with La Luna, La Papa. This is the Hierophant and the Moon card. Because we were chosen, we had some kind of executive or chief or coveted spot here. We made it in some kind of sense. We had an accomplishment, an achievement here with Il Mondo. That's the world card. In this deck, it's called the universe. And then Il Justizio, the judgment card, means that the heavens also agreed this was a calling. We have 6 here, so there's core needs. So what was constant is that this was going to grow and expand and be expansive. What was the variety here is that this was going to be a new beginning. The growth and the significance was that this was the calling on our life. There was connection here because we were going to work together with this person. The opportunity, the significance is that this was going to lift some kind of spell, some kind of karma. It was the end of a very difficult cycle. And the contribution was that it was going to broaden the horizons. Yeah, so we had a spot waiting for us with the Queen of Wands, Four of Wands. However, we were blocked out of it, and there's a double 5 here. So undesirable 5 of Cups, forbidden 5 of Swords. 2 5s means depleting or pre-anarchy or something of that nature. So we also have to look at this energy here because, you know, the Jupiter square on the 12th and the Saturn opposition on the 8th, it means grand enemies. Saturn square, that's the adversary, the great adversary. It's like kind of like you need to contend with the devil for a moment. Libra here. Romantic, charming, diplomatic, fair, idealistic, social, clever, smart. Okay, so there's an attachment here waiting for us, but somebody's heart got broken because they were a little bit indecisive. They got triggered probably because of their friends. And we were just kind of a little loop-de-loo. We were a little bit Fruit Looped. We might have been a little bit too Aquarian in our nature, and it startled somebody. They didn't know what to do with that. There was no conventional roadmap. There was no tread on a trail somewhere. It was like you need to trailblaze, you need to do something new. They didn't know what to do with that. There was nothing clear to execute upon. Knight of Swords. But they went away and found that truth. 7 of Swords, clever, cunning, strategy, smart, truth, honesty, clarity, verbal communication, intellect, reasoning communication, insights, intuition, creative, heart chakra, tolerance, pure heart, unconditional love. Okay, so let's look at the solution here. I'm hearing the song. It's a fine day, people open windows. They leave their houses just for a short walk. La da 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 dee da da da. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. Okay, so Il Matto, the Fool, Regina de Spardi, the Queen of Wands. With the 5 of Wands, somebody is desiring to repel. Unfortunately, with El Diavolo, it means a new obsession. Somebody got it wrong and they stressed out about it pretty hardcore, and they have to get it right. They have to fix it. But also that might mean that we have a little bit of a stalker. Hopefully we're into this energy because I don't see anything wrong with it, because they're coming to right some kind of wrong. There was a miscarriage of justice. The Moon card with the Hangman and the judgment, not the judgment, the justice. Some of those came out in the clarifiers. Those are not all out here in the guidance, but those energies are very indicative of like a miscarriage of justice, mistaking, misperceiving, misunderstanding, a mistake. And I would normally I don't mess around with the devil comes out with the fives. I don't mess around because now we have three fives. I don't mess around. I don't mess around. However, it is some kind of choice, some kind of favor. We've made it. And I do feel like there was some energy on our back. And I also am getting that because the devil card with the full means a new obsession, a new enemy, a new adversary with the Queen of Wands present, especially the Five of Wands. But this is giving the energy of somebody coming. We've had the Nine of Swords, the Seven of Swords, the Eight of Swords come out a lot. The Eight of Swords not for this reading, the reading previous to this. But the Eight of Cups, this is about getting to higher ground, and we make it Nine of Cups. We have the Ten of Cups come out. We have the Ten of Pentacles already. Somebody realizes that they made a mistake. Somebody may be an Aries moon. To a lesser degree, Capricorn rising. And remember, it's a fine day, people up in windows. So they had to right some kind of wrong. They had to do it. There was no way for them not to do it. I mean, I know this is water rising sign. We have Cancer energy here. We have Pisces energy here. We have Scorpio energy. Now, I definitely Mars in Scorpio or a Scorpio rising. We have Jupiter and Pisces energy. If we are a Pisces rising, Jupiter would be in the first house. And then we have a Cancer descendant or a Cancer rising sign. Also Mars in Aries, I mean, Mercury in Aries, Venus in Aries. We also have some Melchizedek energy here. So let me clarify this Melchizedek energy here. Yeah, somebody has to come back and right or wrong. They're going to feel like it's unfair, unjust. And because they know they're going to lose, or their soul is telling them and they're going to lose, they're going to come and offer us love. And it might not be happily ever after love, although I disagree. I think it will be. They're going to come and give us a tender heart, a tender ear. They're going to come and give us some real attention for a moment and be willing to open up and be vulnerable, la-di-da, yada-yada. Because of what went down, they believe somebody, they listened to the drama, the karma, the gossip, they allowed other people to get in the way, la-di-da, yada yada, so on, so forth, whatever, what have you, ad nauseum, ad infinitum, etc. Okay, they allowed all that funny business to go down, so they're going to come back and clean it all up. They're going to come back and rectify the situation. So we're going to get a fighting chance, and we may make it into something because the Six of Wands came out twice in the clarifier, and again, it's saying that we're a golden goose. So we're getting Capricorn and Cancer energy. And honestly, this is saying that they trespassed against us, but they're coming to rectify it because there were hidden agendas and ulterior motives. Seven of Swords and the Moon card both mean that one sentence, hidden agendas, ulterior motives. There were people trespassing against us. Seven of Swords with the Chariot. They were treading all over us, walking all over us. There was false love, false friends, false this, false that. And it's gonna be rectified. So it's been an honor and a pleasure to serve. Thank you for allowing me the privilege and the pleasure to do so. If anything that was said resonates deeply with you, like, comment, share, subscribe, leave a review, book a session, send a donation. Somebody's getting out of hell. They're breaking free from hell. They're on the river Styx because they can't leave it. They can't rest knowing what happened, what went down. They need to clarify. So a situation gets righted. It's some kind of boomerang. It's been an honor. See you soon, then. Bye.